Hi everyone, my name is Carly O'Neill, Communications Coordinator at the Alliance, and with me today is Marc Raad, President of Significans Automation.
Pleasure to be here, Carly.
Thank you so much for taking the time. It's especially significant since you are first-time exhibitors this year of PRINTING United Expo.
We are first-time exhibitors, that's
Super
right.
Exciting.
We figured we'd come to the inaugural AI Pavilion. Being a professional services company in the industry, we just thought, wow, we're going to get lost amongst all this beautiful technology that you see on the booth.
Right, there's a
And
lot.
we thought of that for years and said, how do we come and exhibit it? And you guys came out with the AI Pavilion and thought, this makes a lot of sense for a professional services company to showcase some really incredible technology now and catapult us to maybe having a 20 by 30 booth in the future.
Right, exactly. And here we are today.
There you go. But let me tell you a little bit about Significance.
Absolutely, go right ahead.
Excellent. So I founded the company back in 2018. It was really on the context that our industry is gaining ground on software, and a lot of software. Most of that software comes with a lot of complexities. And you're nodding. Everybody nods. And what happens with that nod is the utilization is so low on that investment in software. So when I wrote the business plan around Significance Automation, I said, how do we get the highest levels of basically return on investment on the software? You'll automate it, make it bespoke for the customer base, make it fit the applications, make it fit the aptitude and the skill sets of the people who are in front of that software, and make it integratable. Because out of the box, none of the software that we see today will integrate with other software solutions at a customized level.
Right.
It just doesn't happen, right? So maybe you have a sport in mind that you like to do.
A sport?
Yeah, what's your favorite sport?
Let's go with soccer.
There you go. So you have cleats that fit you, right? You probably tie your hair back in a certain way. You've got armbands maybe. It's all about customizing the experience. And for athletes especially, because I used to be an athlete myself, I used to customize everything I did with my tools to play the sport at a very high level or elite level sort of thing. So Significance Automation is really founded to become an industry integrator that transcends the entire industry, from print to packaging to agency to brand to even promotional print. And we feel that the software solutions that are apparent in our industry are exceptionally formidable. However, it needs to speak to other software solutions.
Right.
And when you get the software solutions connected, then you're achieving levels of Industry 4.0 that are not available yet in our industry or not apparent in our industry. Because Carly, as you know, our industry is quite manual and mechanical still.
Absolutely.
And we're trying to really promote that our industry can be a lot more innovative and modern.
I love it. Thank you for elaborating. I know you've mentioned plans to expand into Europe in 2026. Super exciting.
Yes.
So what challenges and opportunities do you anticipate with that, and how might you adapt your solutions for different markets?
Excellent. I'm going to answer that a little bit long.
Absolutely.
So we started up as a Canadian corporation and then realized that, hey, if we're servicing the US, let's be in the backyard of our best customers. And today I would say the US represents our largest marketplace. And it's sort of an autopilot. More and more people have discovered Significance, word of mouth sales. Actually, I would say 90% of our sales come through referrals, which is just amazing for a company our size.
Right.
And at the beginning of this year, I said, wow, Europe is at least 5 years behind. I'm not saying every part of the industry is 5 years behind.
Right.
I'm saying there's many prospective customers that are print service providers that are about 5 to 10 years behind. And I'll explain why in your later questions. But the moral of the story is, why can't we help them as well? Why can't we modernize these companies, have them become most elite in their industry and their sector? So we started a quest in Europe. We do have an entity there, and I'm always a big believer to be in the backyard of your best customers. And so our quest is now taking us into Italy. We're having some great successes there, and Spain, Portugal are next.
Wow.
And so we're really excited about where we're going. And really, it's what it is. This industry is such a beautiful industry that can be sustained for the next 100 years. It's just at the catapult of modernizing. And I think that's where we have that opportunity to bring our customers to a whole nother level.
Exactly. You said that perfectly.
Thank you.
So changing gears a little bit.
Yep.
Can you elaborate on some of your upcoming products? I know you have the S-Launch, the Enfocus Apps, and custom AI workflow solutions. Very, very exciting, very relevant. So which of these developments are you most excited about?
All of them. I'm sorry, I can't pick one. It's like picking a child. If you have 3 children, you're not going to pick one, right?
Really fair.
And so my love goes out to all. And quite honestly, Carly, it's all about the data. And this is where significance is. They've realized since its inception that data will enable more automation in the business, especially when it's integrated.
Right.
It actually triggers automation in the business. So the software apps that we make for Enfocus, along with S-Launch, which is really a data manipulator, a data manager, catapulting more and more automation through the rest of the production process, that's really where we are. And to implement levels of strategies into our customers, because the strategies of AI are not defined yet.
Right.
Really, we're still in our infancy in our season. So what we like to do is say, set the foundation. The foundation should be, okay, you have or you need relevant software for the business. You need a repository, you need all the arteries that are very strong going in and out of your repository. And therefore, you can start implementing AI strategies as another node on the network at that point. Now, what's unique about Significance is that we've been doing aggregate AI, which is a form of AI. We've been doing that since our inception.
Wow.
So imagine that since 2018, we've been talking about AI. We haven't called it AI. We haven't said, we're modest about it. So we don't say, okay, this is AI and no. No, we call it a patterning effect so that we learn through deep knowledge and deep understanding of what we can do to augment the levels of intelligence that is pre-programmed in workflow automation for the customer base. And that's kind of odd. Now, there is generative AI that we bring in that's for validation and enabling an opportunity around checking that the files are all okay and the coding is all okay. But really for us, it's all about the patterning.
Right.
and reducing the touch points through that patterning process, which makes it a hands-off initiative.
Even better.
Yes, absolutely.
It's very exciting, very impressive.
It really is.
Thank you for elaborating on that. So finally, and hopefully the easiest question for you, what would you say is the biggest benefit to being a Printing United Alliance member?
Oh, yeah. Well, we can't do it without people, right?
Right.
We all operate really efficiently with people. We bond, we network, and the Printing Alliance is all about the networking and bringing
Absolutely.
innovation to our industry. And really, we share that same philosophy. So we're really excited about being a member this year and growing that membership over the next couple of years.
Want to see what automation could look like in your business? Book an assessment today.